Hey everyone, if you remember, a couple weeks back I said that I am leaving Screw Attack along with the Top 10 show, and that's because YouTube's algorithms, they like Death Battle. Top 10's not Death Battle, that's just kind of the way it goes. But we're not gone forever, we're just going to a new home. That's youtube.com/no or the no.tv. That's where you'll be able to find us forever in about 5 weeks or so. So this is the 5th to last episode that you're gonna see on Screw Attack. After that, if you wanna see my ugly mug, pretty face, whatever you wanna call it, you gotta go over to the no. So please do it. I'd love you forever. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is finally here, and what better way to look forward to a new age of hype than with a look back? Narrowing this list down to 10 was not easy, even with all the fans and the players tweeting me their favorite moments over the years, but these are 10 moments that got us jumping out of our seats with excitement. So hey, I'm Nervous Nick for Screw Attack's Top 10 Most Hyped Smash Bros. Moments.
Number 10.
Let's talk about tier lists for a second. Whether you put any stock into these or not, it's a statistical fact that some characters just turn out to be more effective than others. At Hyrule Saga, we had Japanese player Zaki with his goofy, clumsy, low-tier King Dedede. On the other, there was MK Leo, an already established high-level player with a mobile, combo-centric, top-tier Cloud. Now, if you were one of these people in the crowd here, you'd be putting your money on the anime sword guy for sure. But on this side of Top 10 Hype Smash Moments, yeah, you already know where this is going.
Gordo out to trap, force, climb hazard.
Oh, and he gets through!
Zaki does it! He takes out MK Leo!
By the skin of his penguin teeth, Zaki just barely armored through MK Leo's desperation climb hazard and clutched out a win. It's only going in at number 10 for the sheer fact that Leo was clearly not entirely prepared for this set, but come on, that whole room knew exactly who their king really was.
Zaki with the upset of the year, dare I say.
Upset of Smash 4 history.
Number 9.
Everybody loves a good comeback, right? Well, the first one on this list is an oldie but a goodie. I remember being told at one of my first Smash tournaments that having more stocks than the other guy doesn't mean you're in the lead. Even though that's obviously not true, the point is that anything can still happen. You know, only in Smash can a bird bust a cap in an anime swordsman twice and combo into a backflip. Anyway, at Revival of Melee, the legendary Mewtwo King was down to his last life against a Shizwiz who was sitting on a healthy 3 stocks. But in the blink of an eye, this happened.
Number 8.
Even though this top 10 is mainly about the incredible things that happen in tournaments, come on, there's more to Smash than that. Nobody would care about this series as much as they do if it wasn't for the characters. Every new game that comes out gets everyone's imaginations running wild because, let's face it, Smash is the king of crossovers. Are guest characters unique to Smash? Of course not. But it's not like you hear anyone seriously crossing their fingers for Sonic and Street Fighter. But having Sonic and Snake in Brawl? Ryu, Bayonetta, and Cloud in Smash Wii U? Banjo-Kazooie and Ultimate... Oh, that one didn't happen. Don't believe leaks, kids. Friggin' Grinch stealing my Christmas.
Yeah! What?
Yes! What? Piranha Plant, my favorite! It's finally
Oh my god!
All the characters in the world. You got Piranha Plant.
That's way better than Banjo, right, Nick?
Number 7.
If you've already seen the fantastic Smash Bros. Documentary on YouTube, then this one's gonna look familiar. And if you haven't, well, go watch it as soon as this top 10's done. To simplify the backstory behind this set, Ken and Isaiah were doubles partners who wound up facing each other in a singles tournament. It was kind of like the Smash equivalent of pitting Kirk against Spock, but to put this into anime terms, Isaiah is literally a shonen protagonist who doesn't play at his full potential unless he feels like his loved ones are on the line in some way. Now, I wasn't paying attention to Smash tournaments when this set happened, and I definitely don't know Isaiah personally, but if that documentary is anything to go by, Mel probably was that loved one that made him ascend. Warm and fuzzy feelings aside, the Ken vs. Isaiah set was the one that, some say, shaped competitive Melee into what it is today.
Like Smash was moving along like this, and then like people saw that, and like that's possible in the game, and then like the curve of the game where like people started getting so good so fast, and it's probably all because of that set.
NumberSix.
This guy right here, this is Leffen. If you don't know who he is, Leffen is, he's Gary Oak. He's Vegeta. He is
the Venom, in the Spider-Man series, where he starts out as the villain, the symbiote suit.
Sure, he's also that. But before he was known as the Melee Godslayer, Leffen had to earn his stripes. Like in that 2014 set against the All-American hero, Mango. After a vicious back and forth, Mango sealed the deal with a 4-stock victory that just speaks for itself.
And the crowd cheering for a 4-stock. This could be it. This is it!
We're not in finals. That was for 4th place.
NumberFive.
Melee is an anomaly in the realm of fighting games. No game this old has been able to endure, much less thrive, the way that this one has. So after more than a decade, you'd think everybody would have this game completely solved. You would assume that competitive Melee would be more or less the same 10 characters or so forever, right? Well, in 2013, a little-known Japanese player named Amsa came out of the woodwork with Yoshi. I don't think there's any one particular moment that officially put Amsa on the radar, but maybe the closest we can get would be Apex 2014. With his red dinosaur, Amsa plowed through established players like Chudat, Silent Wolf, and Fly Amanita and took 9th place overall. Not bad for a mediocre character. And just for fun, he even got the better of SFAT, Westballs, and other pros in exhibition matches outside of the tournament. I was at Apex that year, and I still remember the crowd flipping their collective lid anytime Amsa did something awesome.
Down smash. Yes. Amsa takes it. Wow.
And just so you know, that was like everything he did. To this very day, Amsa the Red Yoshi is still a crowd favorite. And just as long as he keeps playing that goofy character, he's probably going to be forever.
NumberFour.
Sometimes, the best part of a major tournament isn't even the main event itself, but rather the salty suite. If the normal bracket is supposed to be full of good sportsmanship and doing your best, then the salty suite is the after-hours seedy underground cage match where smack is talked and beef is settled. Apex 2015's Salty Suite, made possible in part by a company obviously full of attractive people, was packed with awesome gameplay and even better trash talk. Everything from the opening battle of the Ganondorfs.
When you heard that Kage wouldn't be making it, what was your first thought?
Easy money!
To the rematch of two titans from the old days.
What? What happened?
To the biggest meme of the event, Leffen mollywopping Chillin' Dude and proving that the new blood can best their elders.
Leffen, do you have anything to say?
Is there anything to say?
Chillin', do you have anything you want to say to the people?
Maybe.
All of it added up to one of the greatest nights in Melee history. Also, I just didn't feel like choosing one moment from the Salty Suite, so I just threw the whole thing in there. Don't get mad at me. What are you gonna do about it?
NumberThree.
Speaking strictly from a competitive standpoint, Smash Bros. Brawl is not the favorite pick. And it's not just because your character could randomly trip for no reason. The main problem was how stupidly good Meta Knight was. But that only made what happened at Apex 2013 all the more incredible. In the grand final set, an up-and-coming player from Florida named Salem had managed to come this far with Zero Suit Samus. But in Brawl, there was hardly a more formidable Goliath than Meta Knight in the hands of Mewtwo King. One of the greatest players in any Smash game, period. In a climactic final match that went against everything you believed about Brawl, Salem and M2K traded blows like Dragon Ball Z.
What is so close? What the?
And I can't sit down anymore.
I can't sit down. I can't.
Number 2.
Honestly, I can't believe we're this far into the top 10 before even mentioning this guy. Zero is a modern-day Smash Brothers legend. In Smash 4, the dude won EVO 2015 without losing a single game and won 56 tournaments in a row before finally breaking the streak. The dude is incredible, but at the Big House 5, Zero was forced to pull out all the stops.
Oh, there it is! Oh my God! Oh my! Zero goes down to Seagull! What? What?
After an upset early loss in round 2, Zero spent the entire rest of the tournament hanging by a thread. One more loss at any point would send him home packing. But this wasn't the day that his streak ended. In what would go down as one of the greatest losers bracket runs in the history of video games, Zero came all the way from the bottom and held on to his title of best in the game once again.
There's a grab again. Oh, that's going to be it. Nice down smash. Oh my and God. Zero. All the way from losers, keeping his reign.
And just when we thought we were all out of the woods, Zero announced he's coming out of retirement to whoop us all in Smash Ultimate.
It's number 1.
Spend enough time following competitive Smash Brothers and you'll start to get a feel for who all the characters are. Follow them even longer and you'll see their stories unfold before your very eyes. For Hungrybox, the only player whose name is synonymous with Jigglypuff, his story was to fulfill his dream of winning the most prestigious fighting game tournament in the world, EVO.
My dad just passed away. He told me, you'll never be the best, you'll be good, but you'll never be the best. I hope he sees me now.
In 2016, HBox was greeted into the Melee Top 8 by a sound defeat from Plup. But just like a typical fight-or-flight response, that loss kicked HBox into full-on survival mode. Even though losing one more set would knock him out of the tournament he had always dreamed of winning, HBox stormed through S2J 2-0, Mango 2-1, avenged his defeat against Plup 3-1, and reset the bracket against reigning champion Armada in a dramatic finale with both Smash Brothers Titans down to their final stocks of the biggest Melee tournament of all time. Only HBox was left standing. Until he fell on the floor. Because, hey, if a hard-fought victory like that doesn't bring a man to his knees, I don't think anything will. For about 2 decades, Smash Brothers has been bringing the world hype moments like these. And with Ultimate just on the horizon, I'm looking forward to many decades more. For our secret number 11, let's get dank with one of the most famous Smash memes of all time, the Wombo Combo. Yeah, that on-the-fly doubles combo is impressive and all, but we wouldn't even be talking about this moment if it wasn't for the hilarious commentary.
That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco.